Hey, Friendo, Steve here,
And Larson.
and welcome to our WWE Clash of the Castle 2024 star ratings. What are you sniffing over there? What are you
It
smelling,
smells
Larson?
like something that's hot out of the oven. Freshly baked.
So fresh. This might be a record for us. Immediate star ratings right after Clash of the Castle. We're gonna record these. You're gonna get them together, and they're going right up,
Right up.
right up.
So imagine you
So-
get that hot apple pie and you're just putting it down the windowsill to cool off a little bit before. I mean, I wouldn't. I eat it right out of the oven. I like it hot, like really hot.
Yeah.
This-
You don't even wait till it's out of the oven.
No, I get forking to start digging into it when it's still on the middle rack.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, heck yeah. Give it to me molten hot. That's what these star ratings are. They're hot.
Molten.
Molten. Let's start with the first match. Seems like a good place to start. Yeah.
I think so.
All right, that's AJ Styles losing to Cody Rhodes in an I Quit match for the whatever they call it, undisputed title. Steve, what'd you give this match?
Oh man, I gave this match a really big rating because I love Cody Rhodes. We saw blood in this match. We saw kendo sticks. We saw a really cartoonish bit where what was it? AJ falls, tumbles through a table. I don't know. It was awesome.
Cody
this
threw
match.
a chair at his head when he was going for the
Yeah,
normal
that's what it
forearm,
was.
and he tumbled the apron and then threw the table.
Oh man, that was great. So much fun. And in the end, Cody Rhodes had to threaten AJ Styles with certain death. Holding those ring
It
steps
wasn't
right
certain
here.
death because he did it afterwards, and AJ was still alive.
Well, kind of maybe, on the fence about death then. In any event, I gave it 4.25. I thought this match was awesome.
I thought it was good. I didn't think it was as good as the one they had in Backlash. I've stated my minor, and it's minor. I don't want to blow it out of proportion. Minor qualms about the finish. And I think it was more a situation where AJ just kind of, if the drama had been milked a bit more at the end there. AJ saw his ring steps, was like, nah, I quit. Like, try to find a way to escape maybe, AJ. You're a savvy ring veteran anyways. I gave it 3.75. It was good.
Oof, wow, low. All right. All the people in the comments saying that you're an anti-Cody guy. Justified.
But I'm generally, I like sarcastic Cody. I'm not into melodramatic Cody Rhodes. And I've been open and honest about that.
All right. Well,
Next.
let's move on.
Women's Tag Team Championship match. We got new champions. Isla Dawn, Alba Fire, defeating Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler, and Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. This match was, I thought, a lot of fun. There was a minor hiccup there when Jade slipped while doing a springboard, and it got a little bit bumpy for a little bit, trying to get things back on track. But by the time the finish came around, it was rocking and rolling. Outcome very surprising. I was like utmost confident that Jade and Bianca were going to retain. Didn't happen. Really happy that Alba Fire and Isla Dawn got that moment and got to win the titles. I went back and forth between a couple scores, and I landed on 3.25. It was a good match.
Yeah, I landed on 3 stars. It was a good match. It's like it's a good match. It was entertaining. It's funny because you start to dig yourself into a hole where it's like the bottom line is like all these other matches, it's all just super veterans in stories that have been really well told, and so it's going to have that heightened sense of drama and tension. And so yeah, I'm giving this 3 stars. I thought it was a good match.
It was a good match.
I don't know why I have to stumble through this stuff. It's one of those things where it's like the expectations for Jade Cargill, because that's where everybody has to, oh wow, look at that, she slipped. Then it's but then it's like, okay, well, let's be realistic about the quality of the match here. Like, I thought it was entertaining.
Yes.
I didn't expect it to be a 4-star affair because it was kind of a thrown together situation. And then I thought the finish was really cool. It was sort of out of nowhere, unexpected. But I thought it was entertaining. It's just, when you have like 4 other matches on the card that are like, in my estimation, 4 stars and up, it's like, yeah, this is 3 stars. It was fine, but comparatively speaking, yeah, it wasn't those other matches, and that's okay.
It's fine. It's a good match. Let's move on to another good match for the Intercontinental title. Sami Zayn retains against Chad Gable. Steve, what'd you give this one?
One of them solid 4-star matches. Solid 4 stars. I thought it was awesome. Both guys, the storytelling involving Otis and Maxine, I thought was really good. I thought it was just really, really solid entertainment. Wasn't anything new that I've seen between these guys? Maybe not, and I think that's probably why I gave it 4 as opposed to anything higher, because these guys just sort of in their sleep put on a good 4-star match. I like the drama. I thought there was stuff to laugh over. I thought there was stuff to cry over. 4 stars.
Yeah, I gave it 4 as well. Yeah, you're right. These two guys could probably in their sleep put on a 3 3/4 4-star match. I like the story beats in this one, the drama of it, the dynamics between everybody involved. That's what I like about pro wrestling. Seeing the interpersonal dynamics explored in the midst of a wrestling contest. And this gave me that at a very high level, 4 stars.
Agree, right there with you.
Next
match.
For the WWE Women's Championship, Bayley defending against Piper Niven. Fun bout. Here's the thing about these WWE Premium Live events. Generally speaking, you're going to get a fun bout. You get a fun match. The difference is you have matches, in my estimation, like the last one, like Sammy and Gable, and like the main event, where the story they're telling has been usually going on for a while, and the story involved in the matches is usually really, really good.
Yeah.
And so that's what ultimately, in my mind, elevates matches that are generally all really good to higher scores. That the storytelling involved is just more involved. It's not better per se, just more involved.
Yeah.
So again, Piper and Bayley, really, really good match. I assume this will be the last we see of Bayley and Piper for the time being. I could be wrong. The build to this hasn't been terribly long, although I really like Piper's promo the other week on SmackDown. Good match. Chelsea Green's wildly entertaining.
She's awesome.
Her, after getting kicked out, coming back to try to interfere again while wearing a Rey Mysterio match was fun. I gave it 3 3/4 stars. Really fun bout.
I gave it 4, same as the Sammy Chad Gable match. Bayley is such a fucking underrated and really good storyteller. Her trying the Rose plan a couple times, her trying to figure out Piper Niven, which again is going to be the kind of thing where you can look back at this match when she fights Nia Jax at SummerSlam and see parallels and see what happens there. Because I don't know about the outcome of that one.
Yeah.
Obviously, because it hasn't happened yet. But yeah, no, I gave this 4 stars. I thought that Bayley is such a damn good storyteller. I think Piper Niven also, trying to use the power thing to put away Bayley, and Bayley always barely being able to get out of that and avoid that situation. Add in the Chelsea Green stuff, wildly entertaining. Gave it 4 stars.
Main event, Drew McIntyre did not become the new World Heavyweight Champion, ultimately losing to Damian Priest thanks to Phil Brooks.
Oh, boy.
Steve, what'd you give this match?
I gave it 4 3/4 stars.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought it was this close to being a 5-star match. I thought that it was fucking awesome. I thought Damian Priest put in just an absolutely stellar effort. I guess the only thing in my mind that prevented it from being that level, because it had to me a 5 stars, like big stakes on the line, main event level match, crowds into it. It had everything. It had all the ingredients for that. And I guess the only thing in 4 3/4 is a really great thing, but I'm just, okay, what would launch it up there to 5? And that is, in the end, the story of Drew and Punk took precedence over the story of Drew and Priest. That being said, the match was fucking awesome, and Priest making something out of this title run, which storyline-wise hasn't been all that great, but that bit turning whatever it was, either a slip of the rope or if it was a planned spot, which I still have a hard time believing that.
I don't know why you planned that kind of spot with so little margin for error. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be nuts. But them making something out of that and seeing him truck on just made the story so much more compelling. So yeah, man, to the moon with this one. 4 3/4. Thought it was awesome.
Yeah, I thought it was awesome too. I didn't go quite as high as you. I gave it 4 1/4. hats off to Damian Priest for his effort in this match. You know, whether it was selling a spot that went wrong or was planned, or getting through that match hurt. Can't say enough positive things about Damian Priest's effort in this match, because whether it was a legit injury or not, I bought in that his knee was messed up. And hopefully he's fine. I thought Drew's effort was great. Can't quibble about the wrestling in this match, especially if you take in consideration that Priest might have been hurt. The execution of this match was about as good as you can expect. And again, it comes down to story. And I agree with you. It would have been nice if the finish of this match would have done more to elevate Damian Priest's story. Because he still has to prove that he can be a world champion without any help. And that was kind of his mission statement going into this, that I can do this on my own. In the end, was a Judgment Day. It was CM Punk that helped him get the win. But yeah, this does a ton to help build up the storyline between Drew and CM Punk. Gave it 4.25.
There you go. All right. Well, hey, we want to know what the friendos think. Drop your star ratings in the comments below. Right now, you can check out our long podcast length review over at the Going in Raw channel. It's over at our podcast channel, so go check that out. Yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. We appreciate it. Click that thumbs up, click that subscribe and notify bell. We'll see you guys around.
Goodbye.